Hey, history lovers. Welcome back to Gettysburg National Military Park. On this historic April 5th, 2025, I'm here exploring the incredible monuments along these battlefield roads, and it couldn't be a more significant day to visit. Over 1,200 hands-off protests are happening across America, including right here in including, sorry about that, including right here in Gettysburg, opposing cuts to the National Park Service. Let me fix my hat. Sorry about that. Um, Including right here. Fucking fly. Fly, damn it. Well, sorry about including right here in Gettysburg, opposing cuts to the National Park Service that threaten the preservation of sites just like this one. Let's explore these monuments and understand why people are fighting to protect them. As we continue straight along this road, you'll notice dozens of monuments honoring different troops, generals, and landmarks from the battle. Just ahead is one of my personal favorites, the memorial to Battlefield Sallie, an incredible dog with an amazing Civil War story. We, as we came down here, we passed um, we passed the impressive stone eagle statue and the tall spire monument that you see there in the distance, honoring the 9th Regiment of the 83rd New York Infantry. What's fascinating about these men is that many belonged to the 9th New York State Militia when the Civil War began. When the federal government declined to call this militia to fight, these determined men reorganized into the 83rd New York, the 83rd New York, a volunteer regiment to join the Union cause anyway. Nearly 25% of the 1,413 men who enlisted would not survive the war. Now here's the memorial I wanted to show you. Look on the right of the soldier with his rifle pointing to the pointing skyward. And on the other side of the statue space, that's Battlefield Sallie, a remarkable pit bull who served as a mascot for the 11th Pennsylvania Infantry throughout almost the entire Civil War. Sallie joined the regiment as a 4-week-old puppy in 1861 and quickly became part of military life. She drilled with the soldiers, lined up for dress parades, and marched at the front of the regiment during battles. She was right there on the front lines, barking at enemy soldiers and guarding wounded comrades. During the first day of fighting at Gettysburg, Sallie's regiment lost track of her and feared she had been killed. But days later, they found her right here atop Oak Ridge, still protecting her fallen brothers. She survived Gettysburg and continued serving until February 1865, when she was killed in action during a Union attack on Hatcher's Run, Virginia. Under heavy fire, several men of the 11th Infantry risked their lives to retrieve her body and give her the proper burial she deserved. This 1889 memorial commemorates both the regiment and their loyal canine companion. Looking toward town, you can see Gettysburg College, which was Pennsylvania College during the Civil War. The college played a crucial role during the battle. On July 1st, 1863, classes began as usual at 8 a.m., but were disrupted when Union signal officers arrived. Professor Michael Jacobs led them to the cupola atop Pennsylvania Hall, um, helping identify the strategic high ground south of town that would become crucial to Union positioning. As Union forces retreated through campus, Pennsylvania Hall and many college buildings became hospitals. Both Union and Confederate forces used these facilities at different points in the battle. The college, president's house, faculty homes, and main campus buildings were filled with wounded soldiers from both sides. Classes wouldn't resume until months later. Today, this hallowed ground is at the center of nationwide protests. Last month, 4 probationary employees at Gettysburg National Military Park were fired as part of government cuts affecting the National Park Service. Those let go included rangers who maintained historic structures like the Michael Bushman House and John Slater Farmhouse, authentic Civil War era buildings where visitors could actually stay overnight. Just last week, about 170 demonstrators gathered in Gettysburg Square to protest these cuts. The hands-off movement argues that these staffing reductions threaten both preservation of our history and the local economy. The National Park Service generates approximately $90 million annually for this area and supports over 700 jobs. A little down the road from Battlefield Sallie stands this rough stone monument honoring the 1st Brigade of the 107th Pennsylvania. For these men, Gettysburg wasn't just another battlefield. They were mustered out of Harrisburg, just 40 miles from here. When they fought at Gettysburg, they were literally defending their homes and their families. This personal connection to the battlefield is part of what makes today's protests so passionate. For locals, these aren't just tourist attractions, they're sacred ground that tells the story of their ancestors and community. And that's exactly why we need to save, defend, preserve, and make sure that all this land is preserved as is, not developed in any other way, but preserved and respected for what happened here and what could happen again any day. Because you never know what the next second, minute, hour, or day will bring. This could still be peaceful, or it could turn into another bloody battle. I hope not, but it's possible. So respect what this battlefield, this park, and all parks like it mean and represent. And that memorial up there represents itself. Eternal Light Peace Memorial. Peace eternal in a nation united. So, as we reflect on these monuments, memorials, and stories preserved here at Gettysburg, it's clear why so many Americans are demonstrating today. Whether it's Battlefield Sallie's devotion, the sacrifice of college students who became soldiers, or the communities fighting to protect these hallowed grounds. Um, Sorry about that. Gettysburg continues to inspire dedication and courage. If you enjoyed this glimpse into Gettysburg history and present day significance, please hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments which historic site you'd like me to explore next. Until next time, thank you for being here and learning about the Battle of Gettysburg and what's happening today, and for being so amazing. And I'm Joel, and thanks for being here, keeping history alive.